Man Cave.
Welcome to the Man Cave.
Do a little Batman v Superman movie review. Just got finished seeing it. Saw it in 2D earlier, then I saw it in 3D with Jermaine here.
Excellent. No spoilers, but yeah, I'm usually the critic here and find little things wrong with movies, but I absolutely love this movie. I don't know if I'm just biased because I'm a Batman fan, and the Batman stole the show. Now, I told you before that I was going to hold my judgment until after I saw the movie as far as Ben Affleck being Batman. I might have to eat my words by not wanting to see Ben Affleck play Batman because he definitely stole the show. Big ups to Fester for calling that.
I have my problems with the movie dragging a little bit. I think the storylines were just a little too dragged out. Batman did steal the show, and it wasn't a bad movie. Just, I think it was very long and dragged out. It didn't need to be. A lot of the stuff was boring to me.
2.5 hours, man. It was a long movie. It was.
But it was good.
It was a good movie.
It was.
It was, and I can understand what Fester is talking about as far as like it drug out, played out. Whereas my views on Star Wars, it was rushed. Everything was so rushed.
It was all good.
You know, but this one was definitely drawn out. There was some things in there that I don't know if they needed to be in there to explain the story, or if it's just me because I just wanted to see Batman and Superman whoop each other's ass.
Which did happen. You know, Batman, Superman did fight. They did, go a round or two, and that was good. I have no complaints on any of those scenes. Like I said, I don't have my only complaint really is that the story just went at the same pace. It never really sped up until the end.
Yeah, I can see that. Yeah.
At the end, that's when things happen. Which, in the Justice League, they introduce you to characters in a very good way.
Well, yeah.
I'll give that. I like how they wean him in a little bit. It wasn't forced at all.
It wasn't forced. You know what? I kind of like the way that they brought those in. You don't see them for more than maybe 10 seconds at most.
But it's good.
I like the way that they brought those in. I'm definitely excited for a Justice League movie.
Yeah.
Now
they're totally leading in that direction.
They definitely laid the groundwork for a Justice League movie, for sure. My only other complaint about the movie, I don't know. I said I didn't have any complaints, but the Wonder Woman aspect of the movie, I think that was drawn out. I think that storyline was definitely drawn out. We have this for anybody who's not a Batman or a Superman or fan who never read the comics or whatever, and go and see this movie for the first time. You have this woman that just keeps popping up, and no one knows who she is. I mean, we know who she is.
Yeah, we know who she is.
But it is just like for people who haven't read it or anything, first time seeing it, there's just a woman just popping up, and no one knows like what.
And that's the best part was that Batman uses his detective skills to figure out what's going on, and he's also fighting with the fact that he has to take Superman down.
Right. Well, I don't think he had to fight with the fact that he had to take Superman down. Again, I don't want to go into and reveal too much stuff, but I like the chemistry between Bruce and Alfred. Yeah. I did like that.
Alfred was a lot stronger and more
hands-on.
Hands-on, like he would actually be helping Batman for all those years.
I know we said we liked the Nightmare Batman.
That was a great scene.
That was an awesome scene. I definitely want to get more Nightmare Batman toys. I definitely want to go and see if they get the battle armor damage Batman.
Armor damage Batman.
Oh.
Yeah, that would be a good toy. Or
that was awesome.
A good pop or something.
Excuse me.
But most definitely. And I have a feeling like this movie was just really like, they're saying the introduction bringing everybody in.
Yeah.
I have a feeling that the Suicide Squad is going to be a different type of movie.
Oh, yeah.
Which I'll probably walk out there going, wow, that was awesome. But it's a different type of movie.
Yeah, it's a different type.
It's going to probably pace a lot faster.
Oh, well, we hope.
I have a feeling that it's going to be quick, like 5-minute backstories. Boom, boom, boom. and you're gonna get right into the characters as you're going along.
Well, we can only wait and see. I hope so. I hope they follow the movie, the DC animated movie. What was it, Assault on Arkham?
Yeah.
Yeah, if they follow that, then the Suicide Squad should be A-okay in my book.
But on a scale of 1 to 10, I'd give it an 8.5.
I'd definitely give it an 8.5 for sure. I mean, I might even give it a 9. Like I said, I'm the one that always criticizes everything when I go to watch the movie, nitpick about every little thing. I've only got a few things that I didn't like about this movie. And it's not that I didn't like about it, it's just that
it could have been worse.
It could have been worse.
That's why it was good. Ben Affleck was good. Superman, Henry Cavill was good. Lex Luthor, I mean, they probably would have gone better with somebody else.
Yeah.
But for what he did, it was good.
Yeah, I mean, for what they were going for, I hated him. I hated Lex Luthor in this movie, and that's what they wanted.
Yeah.
He's the villain, and you're supposed to hate the villain, and I hated him in this movie. And, I think as far as the whole Batman aspect of this movie and how he was portrayed, he was sick and tired, man. He was just sick and tired.
It was a more serious movie, which I think DC is trying to go for. They want to go for that route where they can get everybody in on a serious note. And Marvel has that in a way, but they still have that comical relief.
Yeah.
And
this was definitely a very serious movie.
And
it was
Batman
very serious.
Kicked some ass. I think he killed a few people too.
I will tell you this though. I just remembered things that I did not like about this movie is, and I don't want to spoil anything, but everything that Batman doesn't use guns, and I didn't like that. I didn't like the fact that Batman was shooting people.
But it's also the end of his career. He doesn't give a hell anymore.
Exactly. He's just sick and tired.
Yeah.
But I didn't like that.
But most definitely, if you're a Batman or Superman or a DC fan, it's a must watch. I'm sure you already
absolutely go watch it 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 11, 12 times. We watched it in 3D, and it blew my mind. I loved it. Now, there are no after.
Yeah, there are no end credits.
There's no end credit scenes. It's not Marvel.
They didn't throw you 3 little teasers or anything. But not saying they won't do it in the future.
Right, but this movie there is
not. So don't wait. We kind of waited for a little bit, and then we found out from somebody who worked there, and it wasn't.
Right. Quick heads up too. A couple of trailers that we did see is when we watched this movie. I guess the trailers from 2D was different from the trailers in 3D.
Yeah, 2D they really didn't have any good trailers at all. We got to see in 3D Civil War, Jungle Book.
Yeah, the Jungle Book in 3D. I mean, the Jungle Book. Anyways, I saw the Jungle Book maybe a month ago.
Yeah, it's good.
On YouTube, and I was hooked then. Watching it on my phone and just watching it in 3D on the big screen. Definitely a longer trailer. More in depth, it looks phenomenal. I can't wait to go see the Jungle Book.
I think X-Men looks really good too.
X-Men looks really good as well. Definitely want to go and watch that one. Civil War. Raffy614 did the review on Civil War. He had all this pops out. The Civil War pops out, and that was a great trailer. The second trailer, but watching the second trailer on the big screen in 3D. Wow.
Gives you a little taste of what's to come.
Wow. Oh my God. It was just it's amazing. Like I can't wait. I mean, this is the best time to be a comic book fan, either Marvel or DC. We were in the movie theater and we seen people of all ages. We seen old people. We've seen old couples. We've seen young kids, teenagers, middle-aged people. I mean, all coming in to watch this Batman versus Superman movie. So this is a great time to be alive, to be a comic fan. I mean,
and a collector.
It's just
you would never have more toys that are themed around movies.
Yeah.
Right now
it's definitely, and there's so many more movies that's gonna come out.
Mm-hmm.
And if they follow suit with this Batman versus Superman movie, DC is gonna be A-okay. I mean, Marvel's gonna have their hands full, creeping up from the bottom. Here comes DC. You know,
Well, it's almost like Marvel's at the end of their run, because after the Infinity War, really, Secret War gonna go into something like that's their big icing
on the
cake. You know, Thanos is their. Here we go. This is the main macho villain.
Right.
When DC's not even started their Justice League.
Right, and again, like we said last video, DC has so many more great villains than Marvel. So, and I'm not entirely sure. I don't know if Fester knows this or not, but I know that Marvel sold off a bunch of their characters and whatnot. I don't know how many DC sold off, or if they kept the majority of theirs.
DC has all theirs.
But I mean, if that's the case, then DC has a lot more movies that they could do. Even villain movies, as dark as this Batman versus Superman movie, would do excellent if they shoot it in the same style. The director did an amazing job with this movie, except for minus the few things that we didn't like about it. But the actors did an amazing job. Like I said, Ben Affleck, wow. You know what? I think the reason why I like Ben Affleck in this movie is because he really didn't talk much.
And when he did that's Batman. He only says what he needs to say.
And when he did talk, he had the voice changer thing on. So he didn't have, I'm Batman voice. But
and that does a cool thing later in the movie, too. Kind of like flip-flops back and forth.
Yeah, it was good.
Shout out to Junkie XL for the soundtrack. I don't know if you know that, but he did the soundtrack.
Great soundtrack.
Or, I'm sorry, the score, actually, not a soundtrack. It's more of a score, I guess you'd call it, right?
Because of the score, yeah. Something like that.
But we enjoyed it. I hope you enjoyed it. We give you some more videos. Just do something real quick.
Yeah, like, share, subscribe. Definitely. We've got like 8 subscribers now. We got to bump this up. We're trying to give away this Batman vs. Superman Glow in the Dark Pop Walmart exclusive.
Need about 91 more people.
Right. So
stay tuned for more things. We have a update and let you know what's going on soon.
Absolutely.
Thanks for hanging out in the Man Cave.
Have a good one.